He's never had a fair shake at this gospel thing. That's my opinion. Come on, put your hands together. Yeah, this is it.
Good morning, everybody. God bless you. We're getting ready to get started here in just a moment. We thank God for all that He has done. We thank God for His mercy. Thank God for His grace. Thank God for His goodness. We're grateful that God has given us another day, given us another privilege, given us another chance. Thank God for the first of this month. Thank God for May. Thank God for 5 months that He has allotted us. He has given us 5 months in this year. We are grateful for this year 2016, and so many transitions have taken place in all of our lives and within all of our families and with all of us in so many different ways, with our children within the schools. So many things have happened that, you know, we ought to want to break down the doors of every church around the world and run ourselves into the house of the Lord and give God glory. Is that right? Even within our own sanctions of our families, we ought to just want to bust the house of the Lord open. We ought to just want to break out in praise even in our own houses because of the things that have transpired, good as well as bad. But yet in the midst of that, God have not stopped being merciful. God have not stopped being good. He has not stopped keeping us in spite of everything. And even as the song says that we have gotten stronger than we've ever been. We've all been down, we've all been burdened, we've all been troubled, we all have gone through some things that we thought that we wouldn't be able to come out of. We faced some things just over the last several weeks. Let's just call it all. Let's just call everything out. Everything that we faced as the month of April got ready to close out. 30 days passed by, and in them 30 days, I guarantee you some of us can say that there were so many insurmountable things that we thought were bad compared to the things that we thought was good. We can count so many things that we thought were greater storms than the things that we thought were peaceful, that we can really shout before God. Am I right about it? Anybody really can think about that? Anybody can really look at that? But then when you count the mere fact that in spite of the storm that you was in, how many of y'all still had breath in your body while you were going through the storm? That was something that I thought about this morning, because we all have faced something. We all are facing something. We all are going through something. And I don't care how bad it is, when you really look at it, if you still got the vitality of blood running through your veins, you still have the cognizance of knowing who you are, where you are, what's going on. You can sit down for a moment and there's a pause. Do y'all know that anything that you're going through, there's always a pause in it? There's always a break in it. There's always something that for a moment it has to stop, because it may be whirling and twirling, it may be going bad for a fierce moment, but then in the midst of it, somehow God allows you to have a break. He allows you to have an open window. He allows you to have an open door. He gives you an opportunity to break out and break loose and get away. But here's the thing that I've learned, and here's the thing that I'm still learning, is that when that opportunity and that window comes, that's your chance. That if you can't shake all the way loose, what should begin to happen is you ought to break off into a place in your heart, in your mind. You ought to somewhere in there begin to glorify God, and what begin to happen, you're going to find that that the winds and the tables are going to turn, and the thing that is trying to shake you up, that's trying to shake you loose, the thing that is trying to destroy you, you won't find that the ground that it was causing to rumble around you, they'll start rumbling around again. Anybody ever tried that before? Anybody ever saw that before?
Yes.
Y'all talk to me this morning. I know that we've had a whole lot of things happen. 4 o'clock this morning, 3 o'clock this morning, 3:30 this morning. Some of y'all probably were asleep, but that was some bad weather that came through here this morning. That was some bad thunderstorms that took place this morning. And if you look out the windows right now, it don't look like there was no bad rain that came through. It don't look like the wind got adverse this morning. It don't look like it sounded like what it was this morning. The sun is shining. It's beautiful outside, but it was cracking. It was thundering. It was lightning. The wind was blowing fierce, and some of y'all was asleep. Some of y'all rested like nothing was going on and had no idea how bad the storm is. Do you realize that's what God allowed to happen in our natural lives, where we are wide awake and don't even realize how bad the wind is blowing, how strong and how powerful and how fierce the storm really is, and you're going through as though nothing is really going on. You don't realize how bad things are really around you until everything ceases and stops, and you really start taking inventory, and you really start riding around and looking and say, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And when right about it, you ever thought about how bad you thought you had it? You were going through with your children, going through with your wife, going through with your husband, going through with your mama, going through with your job, and then you turn on the news and you begin to listen at the radio, or you begin to hear the news from one of your co-workers, or you begin to hear the news from somebody in your family, and you find out that the storm that you thought was so bad wasn't bad at all.
Amen.
Come on, y'all, talk to me.
Amen.
So we thank God. That's why, we're stronger than we ever, Satan thought he had all of us. But God reached down and grabbed us. Is that right? That's what the song said.
Yes.
When you look at it, when people really count you out, and sometimes the very folk that you think are counting you have already counted you out. The folk that you look to lift you up are the ones that are holding you down.
Amen.
The folk that you're looking to push you forward are the folk that are really putting the anchors on you, that are keeping you from pressing the way you need to press. And the folk that you think are pulling against you are the ones that are really pulling for you. They're tugging with you, while the folk that are inside your own place where you at are pulling you back. Come on, y'all, talk to me.
Amen.
So we're grateful that God has given us 5 months. And here's the first day of the month. And he has allotted us another chance and another privilege. How can you be excited because of what has taken place? And you know things ain't the best, and you know things ain't going good. Well, mere fact that God allowed my eyes to open, in spite of whatever I did on my part, that's enough for me to be excited about. But you know folk get mad because you get up with excitement, because see, they don't look at the fact that you're excited that he didn't take your life while you were yet asleep. But they're not looking at the fact that on their part, whatever that part was, they ought to be excited to know, because both of you woke up. And whether you're in the same place, you woke up to see another day, and that's enough to be able to come together and say, hey, wait a minute, we made it through the day. We was able to not kill one another. We didn't destroy one another. We did say some things that were destructive. Now we have an opportunity to reconstruct what we destroyed. Y'all talk to me.
Amen.
Do we ever take the time to look at that?
No.
Or do we look at the fact that you did this and you did that, and how you did it and how much you did it and how bad it was, and we look at how adverse it was, and I ain't trying to look at you, and I don't want to be bothered with you, and I just can't be in the same room with you, and I really don't want to be bothered. We do that on our jobs, don't we?
Yes.
We drug and we walk into them or run into them at the store. Here's the bad part: when we live in the same house with folk and we feel like that, and then we got to ride along with them to the place of worship, or we got to ride along with them and we go somewhere and we sitting there, and my grandmother always said, and I'm pretty sure Pastor Joyce, you know what a persimmon is? A persimmon is sour than a lemon. It's really a cross between a lemon and another sour fruit, and they did it because a lemon and a lime, and that's what a persimmon is, because it's very, very sour. And the purpose of it was so that it would have some medical or medicinal purposes for those that had problems with their throat, problems with their lungs. And some folk, when you suck on it real good, or you get the first taste, it got your lips all twisted. And just like that, Christian, that's how they face look worse than that. He might look like Fred Sanford right about now. And that's how some of us are in the natural. But do you realize that's how some of us are in the spiritual? We that same way. But thank God that he looked beyond our fault and he saw our need. So we're grateful. We thank God for another privilege. We thank God for another honor. We're definitely grateful that he has saw fit to see us once again. We're definitely grateful as we get ready to get started this morning. I'm going to open us up with an opening scripture, if you will. Let's go to the book of Psalms real quick, and I'm going to ask Minister Gary to prepare herself to give us a couple songs of praise and worship. I'm going to call her up after we do our opening scripture, so I'm going to ask her to do our praise and worship this morning. Pastor Ratliff, I'm going to ask you, if you will, if you would do our opening prayer, if you would give us some words of encouragement, some words that would be sound in wisdom, some words to live by, how God leads you this morning after the prayer before we go into praise and worship. Would you just give us some words to give us some strength for the day, something that will fortify us, something that will say to us, that will suggest to us that no matter how dark it looks, no matter how bleak it may be, no matter how it may seem, that in spite of it all, we still ought to trust God. You know, like Rance Allen said in our song that we had playing earlier, I trust you. No matter what, I trust you. I won't lean to my own understanding. I will acknowledge you in all my ways, Lord. I trust you. You know, I lean and I depend on you. How many of us really, truly lean and depend on God for everything? How many of us really trust God to be who he said he really is? I'm talking about in everything, not just in the things that we want to depend upon him on, not just in the things that we think that we ought to involve him in. I'm talking about involve God in everything. Psalm 23, that's where we're going to read today. That's where I feel led to go today. That's where I feel God is leading me today, because I really think that we need to get back to this. I really think that we need to go back to this thing here. I think that we really need to look at this today, because in spite of everything that's going on, this is where the body of Christ really needs to get themselves back to. This is where we really need to find ourselves and reestablish ourselves and get our foundation back settled. We need to settle ourselves in these things. So this is what we're going to open up today. So for those of you that are watching, welcome you this morning. God bless you. Thank you for viewing us. And those of you that will view this broadcast later, we're going to go live in just a minute on Facebook Live. But I want to get all of our preliminary things out of the way right before we go live on Facebook. But we are live via Ustream. We thank God for Ustream allowing us over the last couple of years to be able to use them and to be able to still spread the gospel and still be able to do what the Great Commission said, to go ye therefore into all the world. So we thank God that around the globe that we have been able to do it, and we've been viewed around the world on all of the continents, and in many countries they have viewed what God have allowed us to do in this small ministry, but with the big ministry that God have given us to the world. Is that right? So we're definitely grateful. We may not have all the numbers that we once had, but thank God the numbers are not what God count, but he make numbers count. I'm glad that he started off by himself. Jesus started off, and as he began to minister, as he began to talk, as he began to tell, as he began to share, as he began to break down, as he began to share with them what the law of the prophets was all about, the crowds began to gather. And as the crowds began to gather, he began to explain to them all of what his Father had set into place since the beginning, when he created Adam, when he established his word, when he gave the law by mouth, and it passed down through word of mouth, and then they began to put it on clay tablets, and they began to put it on parchment paper, they began to put it on papyrus paper, and as it began to pass down, so it would be water. He explained to them why he said what he said, why he gave what he gave unto Moses in the law, to establish the law, to establish his people, to set them in the land, to make sure they had governorship, to understand how to stay within the means and not go out, and if they did, how to come back in, and somehow they could stay within his will. So I'm glad he did that. He started out by himself, and then when he came, then he chose 12 out of that. Out of the 12, one decided to defect. Do y'all know out of all that will come somebody gonna always defect from the faith? Uh-oh. I understand. We gonna read. I just felt that in my spirit. Psalm 23:1. We find these words: "The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want." The grass withered, the flower faded, but the word of our God shall stand forever. Pastor Ratliff, if you would open us up in prayer and then give us some words that we can live by, and following that, we want to ask Minister Garrett if she would prepare herself to do our praise and worship this morning.
Father God, we thank you for this day. We thank you, Lord, for giving us breath in our body to come to the house of the Lord. We thank you, Lord, for all you've done for us. We realize, God, we go by so many days and not say thank you. Not even open our mouths, but God, we thank you.
Yes, Lord.
We worship you, oh Lord. Yes. We're asking you, Lord, to come on in.
Please,
you receive the blessing.
Yeah.
Come on in, God, because, Lord, it's not only for us, but it's to teach us, to lead us, to guide us, to direct us, oh God. Father God, we need your word to take and root and ground in our souls, oh God.
Yes.
Because we need you there, God. We realize, Lord, that we can't do nothing till you come, God.
Yes, Lord.
We got to stand by, God.
Yes.
We got to make a way. Oh,
yes.
Father God, just have your way today.
Please,
you be glorified. And you to use your servant today, God. Bless him, oh God. Use him where he's weak. Build him up where he's strong. Oh, Father God, just have your way right now in the name of Jesus. Have your way, I ask you. In Jesus' name, I pray.
Yes, Lord. Amen. Amen.
You supposed to be at work.
But y'all just hold on. If you ever get somebody talking about me, I want you to work. I want you to know one thing. Everything you feel.
I'd like to say good morning to everyone.
Good
Truly, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I thank God for all he's done for us. I sit back and I look in the world today, and I think about the times that we are living in. And I think about, Jesus, you're soon to come. And I look at the sky, and I look at the time of the season, and I realize, God, that you're on your way. So many times people are taking everything for granted. They're just misusing, misguided. They're not believing that you're coming back. But Lord, I know you're coming back.
Yeah.
And I thank you for that, Lord. Lord, you show us so many times in the clouds, in the sky, that you're coming. All thing you want us to do is be ready when you come.
Amen.
Yes,
Father
Lord.
God, I ask you to let us be ready. You know, I look at the skies and the stars, and I see so many things out there. So many things you wouldn't even think about as in.
Come on.
I thank God, because of his grace and his mercy, he endured. And because he endured, we can. There is endurance in us. We can endure. No matter what we got to face, no matter what we got to go through, we can realize that now is the time to endure. Because God is on his way back. He's coming back for you, and you. And he's coming back for me.
Go ahead.
We must be ready when he comes. We don't need to take things for granted. We don't need to sit back with an idle mind. There's so many things we can do to give God praises. We gotta lift up his name. We gotta praise him in so many ways.
Go ahead, boys.
We can give him everything that we have in us and still realize it's more to give.
Come on.
We're gonna give it to him this morning.
Yeah.
Because this is the day that the Lord has made. And he's given his word to us.
Yeah.
So we must give it back to him.
Yes.
Oh God, thank you right now. You know, my God, he's such a good God. Can't praise him enough. There's not enough you can say about God. But I want you to know something. God is coming back.
Yes.
Remember that. You don't remember nothing else. You go by this life as if God is already here. Because he's coming.
Yes.
Amen. Amen. Let us prepare ourselves for our praise and worship. Minister Garrett, if you would prepare yourself to come and begin to give us some songs of worship. We are definitely grateful. Thank God for Pastor Joyce. Thank God for what God has allowed her to say and do. We're definitely grateful. I'm excited. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm excited this morning about God himself, about the mercy of God, about the grace of God, about the love of God, about the power of God. So I'm going to get out of the way and I'm going to give this up to Minister Garrett as she prepare us for praise and worship. She just all comfortable this morning. Amen. I'm going to get out the way. Y'all should have laughed at that. I was being funny. And so we're going to move forward in this worship experience.
Thank you, Lord. This morning is a little too quiet for me. He said we supposed to be getting ready for praise and worship. Words of encouragement came and said that the Lord is on his way back.
Yes, he is.
That we need to be giving him some praise.
Yes.
But if we need to be giving him some praise, we might have dead.
Yeah.
We might have dead.
Amen.
I could have sworn, ain't it over there in Jeremiah where they was talking about them dry bones?
Yeah.
Them dead bones. What's up this morning? We ain't hearing the dead? Or we still living?
Oh, we still alive.
Whenever I look across this room, I see everybody breathing fine.
Amen.
Nobody in here had to go to the hospital.
Amen.
Nobody had to be rushed out
Thank
last
you, God.
night.
Thank
And
you,
we
God.
sitting here all quiet like we don't owe God no praise this morning.
Thank you, God.
I owe God. I don't know about y'all, but I owe him. I owe him. And one of the things that I do is I teach y'all that y'all owe God a praise.
Amen.
Y'all owe God a praise. If you may not be able to say it like I say it, or you may not be able to say it like Grandma said. See, this is some things that people don't teach us, especially when we're young. So we start mimicking and acting like the older people, and we start doing things that we yet don't understand why we do it. So you know, every Sunday, whenever I get up, I try to teach you why you do it. Because I want you to know whenever you get into your 30s and 40s, you can be the full Christian that God calls you to be. Not pretending, but you can live the life. Because you know, so many times we get caught up with traditional things. We get caught up with the way everybody acts. And so many times we think that's how it is to be a Christian. But necessarily we find out whenever we get the experience of life and we go through life issues, we find out then that, wait a minute, was I pretending or was I real? You get what I'm saying? This morning I want some real praise this morning because you know God understands that he knows real praise whenever he hears. Because one of the things I do know is I don't want him to hear my voice and he say, there she go playing church again.
My Lord.
I don't want him to say, there she go. She only call me sincere when she need me.
Yeah.
But, you know, even he has feelings just like us.
Come on now.
He got feelings.
Yeah.
You think he don't?
Yes.
You get in some trouble, you think he ain't moving quick enough. He's sitting there, he punishing you and letting you know, when I needed you to call me, you didn't call me.
Come on now.
But now you want to call me that you in trouble.
Yeah.
This morning I shared with my daughter, sometimes we put ourselves in trouble.
Go ahead.
And then we want to sit down and pray and ask God to help us get out of trouble. But the thing of it is did you think about the decision that you made? So this week, we made some decisions that wasn't wise decisions. So this morning, we owe God praise this morning. We owe him a thank you because ain't none of us did so great. Ain't none of us crossed every T, dotted every I, and ain't now one of us, as I used the example last week or the week before about the drunk man on DUI walking a straight line. Ain't none of us walked that straight line.
Come on.
A lot of us fell on the side of it.
Yeah.
A lot of us were stagnated with the drunkenness of the stuff that we had done, or with the anger and stuff that we have dealt with this week. And
Yeah.
you know what? God looked past that. He looked past it. He didn't see that this morning. He said every day you wake up, you got a chance to get it right.
Come on.
You got a chance to get it right.
Yeah.
Over in there it says repent daily.
That's right.
Even David said that he had to go back and he had to talk to God, didn't he?
That's right.
This morning we got to go back. If you feel that you don't owe God a praise, you need to be asking God to forgive you right about now.
Yes,
You need to be asking God to create in you a clean heart and renew the right spirit in you. Because guess what? You can't give God some praise until you get in the right mind and you get in the right spirit. I don't care what nobody tell you. You can't go before God any kind of way. So this morning we need to be asking God to create in us a clean heart and to renew a right spirit in us. Because see, it ain't that we so perfect. It ain't that we so great. We got to get up this morning. We got to wave our hands. Because you know what? Somebody this morning got up and they couldn't even lift their hand. Somebody had a stroke in the middle of the night about a year ago last year.
Yes,
I remember my mama woke up on a Saturday morning. And when she woke up, she was limping and she thought she was walking fine. Let me show you how good God is. She didn't even realize she was limping. So this morning, we owe God praise because guess what? She ain't limping this morning. She walking on her own. She's doing the things on her own. So we owe God praise. I told you, it's dead in here. You got to let it go. Let it go. It's dead in here. I just told you, we have to ask God to forgive us so that we can get into praise and worship.
Come on.
Everybody say that you can come in. You can't go in God's house any kind of way.
Yeah.
You can't walk up in God's house any kind of way.
Right.
Because when you walk up in there, you walking on dangerous grounds.
Amen.
And when we get back to realizing that we're walking on holy grounds, we'll make some changes.
Yes.
But as long as we keep disrespecting God's house, ain't no changes going to be made.
That's right.
Ain't no changes going to be made in none of us.
Amen.
So this morning, if you can get your hands, clap your hands, and say thank you, Lord.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord. Because you know what? Y'all went to school this week. Mama went with you.
Thank you, God.
Daddy went with you.
Come on, baby.
But you know what? Who went with you?
God.
There's somebody greater that can go everywhere. Everywhere. When you walk in that bathroom, because you know that's where children tend to get attacked at nowadays, in the bathroom. But guess what? It ain't just happening in your days. It happened in my days.
That's
it
right.
happened in your grandma's days. See, this stuff ain't, let me tell you something. The word of God saying nothing new up under the sun.
That's right.
Learn that ain't nothing you doing. Especially you, because you be thinking, Mama, you don't understand. Remember, nothing you do or nothing you go through that we haven't been through.
Amen.
And the temptation it just come a different route.
Yes.
So you know, whenever you see me in here acting crazy and thanking God, I owe God a reason. I have a reason to praise God. Because of the fact I know that you didn't have to come back home at 2:45. I didn't have to pass you on my way to go to work. I didn't have to see you because somebody went home and that child wasn't there to meet them. Somebody's child got off the bus and they wasn't ready to walk around that corner and they wasn't there. Somebody's child didn't show up at home. Somebody's child didn't go home from school. Somebody left their child at the bus stop to go to school and that child never made it to school.
Come on now.
And they didn't find out until when school was dismissed and that child never showed up. See, I owe God a praise because see, I want a job. And I know I have to trust God with y'all so that whenever y'all get up out of here, I expect to see you. So that means I have to put my faith in action. I have to believe in what I pray for. So this morning I owe God a praise for what I pray for. You get what I'm saying? See, we always say that we're supposed to praise God in advance. Everybody remember that was a trend in the churches a couple years ago. Praise God in advance. But you know what? How many of us believed in the praise that we prayed?
Come on.
How many of us believed in what we did? Was it because of the fact we were told this was what we were supposed to do? Or did we believe in it? Whenever we got saved, did we believe in it? I know I believed in mine.
Yeah.
Because that was my first place of faith. That was me putting my faith in action. So in order for me to praise God, guess what? I got to believe in who I'm praising to. That means I got to make sure I'm right whenever I get ready to open up my mouth. Which means, did I say I did everything right? Or did I say I had to make sure I was right? Which means I had to say, Lord, created me a clean heart.
Come on now.
Renew the right spirit in me. I had to get before you and I had to ask you for forgiveness. Because see, I can't go before him any kind of way.
Yeah.
One thing I do know, God don't see himself in you. He can't do nothing for you.
Good job,
He
man.
can't do nothing for you. So this morning we're going to sing, every praise is to our God. Every word of worship is one accord. Every praise is to our God.
Come on now.